Hello everyone, welcome back to Too Much Bricks, and in today's video is a quick look at a mock that I have made for my new Mandalorian mock that I've been currently working on, Tython from Mandalorian Season 2, the tragedy episode. I'm not exactly sure what number episode that was, but this is the Stormtrooper transport that we saw in that episode, so this is completely custom or customized, and this is a collaborated mock that I have actually done with my friend Clint from Providence Brick Exchange, also known as our sponsor. So had a really great time there. Definitely huge shout out to our sponsor, Providence Brick Exchange, located in Smithfield, Rhode Island, for all your LEGO needs for new, used, or retired sets, pieces, minifigures, birthday parties, clubs, etc. You'll see the information on your screen there. So definitely be sure to go check them out if you are local, and you can click my channel icon, go to my About section for a quick bio on myself and him, as well as a link to his website. So we had a great time together collaborating and building this mock. Definitely, as I said, huge shout out to him for allowing me to actually use some of his pieces and helping me out with the designs on various things. So we're basically just going to be taking a quick look at the ship itself. Now, the overall base of the actual ship was taken from LEGO's official First Order troop transport, but obviously has been greatly improved, if you will, to be a little bit more accurate to what we actually saw in the Mandalorian series episode. Without further ado, I do want to say subscribe, drop a like if you haven't, and let's get into it. So the first thing we're going to be taking a look at is obviously just the ship itself, so I can give you a 360 of the entire ship. You can see the back looks like there. For those who have actually seen the episode, it'll probably look a little bit more familiar. But let's go ahead and take a look at the exterior, and then we'll take a look at the interior. So the first thing we'll be taking a look at is the side boosters here. See, we've done some nice vents there, as well as a printed circular piece just to add for some more detail there. Tried to make it, as I said, as accurate as possible. Down here, this is my own custom turret that I made, identical to the one on the other side, which can be rotated up and down if you so choose. This is also Clint's design for the actual booster itself, and I just mirrored it on the other side. So that's my turret, that's his booster. We both created kind of different parts of the ship itself, and I'll let you know which are which as we explore the ship, if you will. There's a view from the side of it, and we really did gut the entire ship out when we actually made it, such as the Technic features. But the one that we did leave were the in from the official First Order set was the actual drawbridge, which I will show you in a second. The back here is my own custom design for putting the kind of uh, translucent light blue boosters there. In the back they were just hollow originally, but I really like how that looks, and I did just clean up the back. There were a lot of Technic beams visible, so I just tiled up the back there. I'll show you what I did um, by using the little Technic pins there and just clipping these different assemblies on either side with tiles on top, just to make the back look as clean as possible. Aside from that, as I said, the booster, also as I said earlier, Clint's design, mirrored on either side. And let me give you a view of what the ship looks like on this side, similar to the other side. As I said, similar turret, or exact same turret. Now, one of the biggest challenges for us was to get the actual angle of the ship. So what we ended up doing was making our own separate assemblies to go on either side, these longer angled sections, which can be lifted up if you so choose, but we have that into such a place where, just because of the way the boosters are built, it doesn't actually come up unless you want to take the entire thing off. So the original ship ended right here, and we just put this entire nose on to be a little bit more accurate, to kind of have it come to that kind of slanted point, which I think looks really, really nice. And then we just put some vents on the very front just to be as accurate as possible. Again, that same panel mirrored on either side. This can be lifted up if you so choose, to get a better view, but that will just fall down as you see there. But to give you a better view at the drawbridge there, just bringing that back down. And aside from that, that's pretty much it for the exterior. Let me give you a shot from the top. I didn't tile the whole thing. I'm not sure if I'm going to eventually do that. This is going to be appearing in my Tython mock, so I believe I'm going to be having a video on that mock coming out finally today, so you might see this in there. But I kind of like the studded top. I just kind of boxed it in and outlined it with tiles, which I think looks and makes for a really nice look. And then got some more grates up on top just to give it some more detailing near the boosters. And yeah, as I said, that's pretty much it for the exterior of the ship itself. And we did give it the little capsule on top there. Again, we did really kind of just swipe the entire build clean, really gutting some of the Technic features out, stud shooters, all stuff like that. But the one feature that we did leave in, let me go ahead and take this off the rotating table. Just because it's so big, it doesn't really fit. But as I said, one of the features we did leave in was the drawbridge from the original First Order set. So you just pull back on this lever there in the back and the drawbridge falls down. So now we can get into some interior upgrades. So lifting this up to give you a better view, I have tiled the entire drawbridge itself and put some caution stickers on top of some yellow 1x4 plates there just to give it some more detail. Now the actual interior, I can actually remove the top for you. And I have the top actually built to come off in 3 segments there, so to give you guys a better view of the interior. Alright guys, so we're going to take a look at the interior of the build. So there's a view from the drawbridge from a minifigure perspective, and you can see the top is hollowed out there. So let's go ahead and pick the camera up for you guys, and we'll take a quick look. Now the interior has completely been gutted out and redesigned. I personally did the interior. Clint really helped me out a bunch with gutting the whole thing and a lot of the exterior. Again, huge shout out. We had a great time. Basic changes, I just kind of tiled the entire thing. I put some grates in, and I really think that that looks much better than the original did. I also did we did, as I said, gut out a lot of the Technic stuff that was in the back there. I believe it actually ended about here. So all the Technic and a lot of the other, bulkiness of the build in the back here where all the boosters came out of and everything. It was kind of messy, so we just cleaned it out completely to make it a little bit bigger for more troops. Yeah, that's pretty much it for the interior. Again, nothing too fancy, but just enough for, to be a troop carrier. And aside from that, that pretty much completes our look at this awesome mock. I'm super happy with how this came out. Definitely couldn't have done it without the help of my good friend Clint. Definitely be sure to go check out either his site or the store in person if you are local. Again, that's Providence Brick Exchange, located in Smithfield, Rhode Island, for all your Lego needs. As I said, we had an awesome fun time collaborating, designing, and building this this mock. I think it's going to make an awesome addition to my Tython mock itself once it's actually in there and have all my stormtroopers running out and Boba annihilating all of them. But it's definitely an awesome mock and definitely one that I would never take apart, and definitely one that will always hold a lot of memories. Thank you all so much for watching. Hope you enjoyed. If you did, leave it down in the comment section down below. Definitely be sure to subscribe, drop a like if you haven't. Be on the lookout for more content coming up soon, and I'll see you in the next video. Until then, keep building, my friends.